Why is privilege important for understanding journalism libel laws? Have you ever wondered why journalists can sometimes report on sensitive topics without facing legal consequences? The answer lies in the concept of privilege, which plays a key role in understanding journalism libel laws. Privilege provides legal protections that allow journalists to report certain statements without being held liable for defamation, even if those statements are false or could harm someone's reputation. This balance is essential for maintaining free and open discussions, especially regarding public figures and issues that matter to society. There are two main types of privilege that are relevant to journalism libel laws: absolute privilege and qualified privilege. Absolute privilege offers complete immunity from defamation claims. It applies in very limited situations, such as statements made during official government proceedings. For example, if a journalist reports on what was said during a court trial, they cannot be sued for libel, even if the information is incorrect or malicious. This protection allows those involved in government functions to speak freely without worrying about legal repercussions. On the other hand, qualified privilege provides protection for journalists when they report on matters of public interest, but there are conditions. To claim qualified privilege, the report must be fair, accurate, and published without malice. Malice means that the journalist must not have intended to harm someone's reputation by publishing false information. If a report is fair and made in good faith, qualified privilege can protect journalists from libel claims. However, if malice is proven, that privilege does not apply. A specific form of qualified privilege is known as the fair report privilege. This protects journalists when they accurately report official statements made by government officials or during public meetings. This privilege allows the media to inform the public about government actions without the fear of defamation lawsuits, even if the original statements are defamatory. However, it typically does not cover unofficial or private communications between officials and journalists. In practical terms, privilege enables journalists to act as watchdogs, informing the public on important issues without the constant threat of libel suits. It encourages transparency and accountability by protecting truthful, fair, and responsible reporting. Understanding privilege helps journalists navigate the legal boundaries of libel law, ensuring they report responsibly while minimizing legal risks. Additionally, there is a related concept known as reporter's privilege. This protects journalists from being forced to reveal confidential sources or unpublished information in certain legal situations. This privilege can vary by jurisdiction but further supports journalistic independence and the free flow of information. Overall, privilege is a foundational concept in journalism libel laws. It defines when and how journalists can report potentially defamatory information without facing legal liability. This protection is vital for both the public's right to know and the journalist's ability to report on matters of public interest responsibly.